Putin gifts car to Kim Jong Un in sign of special personal relations, North Korean state media reports. Oh no! The Kremlin-made car for Kim's personal use was delivered Sunday by a Russian delegation. The car was an Auris, I don't know. The luxury automaker founded in 2018 to produce Russia's official state cars. Kim's sister and senior Pyongyang official, Kim Yo-jong, thanked Putin on her brother's behalf and said, "The gift serves as a clear demonstration of the special personal relations between the top leaders of the North Korea and Russia," according to KCNA. U.S. intelligence officials, are increasingly concerned about the long-term implications of what appears to be a new level of strategic partnership between North Korea and Russia. Multiple officials familiar with the latest intelligence have told CNN. Putin gives Kim Jong Un a car and U.S. intelligence is concerned? Sounds like propaganda to me. Hype. What's not hype, though, is this CNN article. Report, North Korea missile fired by Russia against Ukraine contained U.S. and European components. A North Korean ballistic missile fired last month by the Russian military in Ukraine contained hundreds of components that trace back to companies in the U.S. and Europe, according to a new report. The finding marked the first public identification of North Korea's reliance on foreign technology. We're all reliant on foreign technology, but okay. For its missile program and underscore the persistent problem facing the Biden administration as it tries to keep cheap Western-made microelectronics intended for civilian use from winding up in weapons used by North Korea, Iran, and Russia. Conflict Armament Research, or CAR, directly examined 290 components from remnants of a North Korean ballistic missile recovered in January from Ukraine and found that 75% of the components were designed and sold by companies incorporated in the United States, according to the report shared first with CNN. So U.S. companies are war profiteers, they're like double, quadruple profiting. They're just profit rains down upon them. Because remember, these countries such as the DPRK, are not supposed to have parts from the United States. Last year, as CNN previously reported, CAR determined that 82% of components inside of Iranian-made attack drones fired by Russia inside Ukraine were made by U.S. companies. So we make all the weapons for all the sides for all the wars. Along with extensive sanctions and export controls aimed at curbing access to Western-made technology, in late 2022, the Biden administration also set up an expansive task force to investigate how U.S. and Western components, including American-made microelectronics, were ending up in Iranian-made drones Russia has been launching by the hundreds into Ukraine. It is not clear how much progress that task force has made. The National Security Council did not respond to multiple requests for comment. Big surprise there, right? Circumventing 20 years of sanctions, failed sanctions. The latest CAR report does not name the specific companies that produce the components because there is no evidence the firms deliberately shipped the parts to North Korea. Instead, the components were likely diverted somewhere in the vast global supply chain once the company sold them to various international distributors. CAR, therefore, prefers to work with the companies to try and fix the problem rather than to name and shame them, a CAR spokesperson told CNN. What? So far, we've learned that U.S. intelligence is scared of cars, that U.S. sanctions are not working. They're only aimed at the civilian populations and at pushing for conflict. And the fact that North Korea's missile production appears to be fueled by parts originating in the West underscores how difficult it is for the U.S. and its allies to control where commercial electronics are going, particularly semiconductor components that are extremely challenging to track once they enter the global supply chain. nor maybe this underscores why we should not be controlling the global supply chain, nor do we need to be the world police and sanctioning, doing these unilateral sanctions on various countries.